Hey guys, how you doing? This is Ty, and I'm back again to do a video reaction review. This is on Bird versus Jordan video, and boy, oh my goodness, you Bird fans, oh my goodness, you guys got me scared a little bit here. I'm joking, you didn't get me scared, but man, you guys, man, in the comments, oh man, you guys are killing me, man, really killing me. Oh man, I don't know what. I don't know what to say, man. I did ask you guys what your thoughts were, but man, you Bird fans are something else. You guys on like a different level, man. Oh man, you remind me of LeBron fans or something, but much better, of course. So let's see. I have a video here. It's basically comparing Jordan and Bird, and I'll tell you later what channel I got it from. But I think you guys might find it interesting. I saw like a little bit of it, and then I was like, all right, let me use this because this looks interesting. All right, so I'm gonna start it up, and hope you guys like it. I believe you bird fans is gonna like it. You guys like anything with birds, seems like. All right, let's go.
Famer James Worthy, who played against both Michael Jordan and Larry Bird,
All right,
said, "I'd much rather play against Michael Jordan than
Michael
Larry
Jordan,
Bird.
the Larry Bird.
Jordan made you look
What?
slow, but Bird made you look
Stupid. What?
I'm not here to
Bird
convince
made you
you
look
that
slow.
Larry Bird is better than Michael Jordan. I'll just present to you the facts and let the NBA legends who actually played against both of them tell you what they think."
Wow,
People
that's
always
interesting.
ask me who's the
I never
hardest
heard that
player
one
I've ever
before.
had to guard.
You're usually scared
And there
of
was
Jordan.
Michael Jordan, George Gervin, the late great Mike Mitchell. I mean, so many players. I always say Larry Bird, and I say this for the reason because when Michael passed the basketball, he kind of hung on his shorts and he stood off to the side.
All right.
Larry, when he passed the basketball, is when he became more dangerous. He was either setting a pick, coming off a pick, catching the ball, passing the ball. So he was the one you always
he was
had
active
to
when
stay
he had the
attentive
ball,
to
huh?
the whole
When
24
he was on
seconds
the
of that
court.
offensive play for the Celtics. And you know what? Oh, he's going to get an offensive rebound. He's going to do something to help his team have the best chance of scoring at that point. So I always say it's him. He didn't need the basketball to affect the
I thought
game.
Jordan did the same
To
thing.
the untrained eye, Michael Jordan was light years better than Larry Bird, simply because his scoring numbers were better.
He looked good.
But in
Jordan looked good
actuality,
when he had the
it was
ball.
much closer than that because Bird affected the game in so many ways.
Wow.
I saw Larry Bird one night in Phoenix. They were losing big time at the half. And they come out in the third quarter, and Larry did not take a shot, but dominated the game. He had 7 assists in the third quarter. And they came back and won the game. He could affect the game without taking a shot. Who else can you say that about to that degree? Nobody.
Okay,
Michael
that's
could
special.
never do that. Never. Michael
That's
had to have the ball.
Here's a 1986 magazine on the NBA. And remember, this is a league with Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Charles Barkley, Isaiah Thomas, Hakeem Olajuwon, Moses Malone, and Dr. J.
Okay.
And in the league, with all of these all-time great players, everyone agreed that Larry Bird was the best. Because in 1984, 1985, and 1986, Larry Bird won MVP back to back to back.
Wow.
And in the 1986 playoffs, Larry Bird finally faced Michael Jordan head to head.
Wow.
And in game 1, Michael dropped a spectacular 49 points. But Larry Bird had an all-around game with 30 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 steals to lead the Celtics to a victory. By game 2, MJ had a revelation.
And this is game 2 of the best of 5 first-round action. And the Celtics will try to make it 2 in a row.
Bird, man. Bird is great.
I don't think one man can beat the Boston Celtics. I don't think one man can beat the Boston Celtics.
All right. So basically, he said, "Oh, I don't think one man can beat the Celtics." And I mean, the way it looks like Bird. He, when he's on the court, he makes sure everyone is involved in the game, and he makes sure that people are in the right positions and stuff like that. And Jordan seemed like at that time, that period, he just wanted the ball, and he's he was a scoring machine, and obviously having all that points, he's a scoring machine. One more thing I wanted to say that you you Bird fans, I said that Bird was good, meaning that I was surprised. He's good. All right. I mean, you guys really took it on yourselves to really make sure that I know he's supposed to be great. He's a great player. I never said he wasn't a great player, but he's. I mean, when I saw it, he was good. All right. I almost forgot to say that.
Or did try, because Jordan turned on God mode and broke the record for the most points ever scored in a playoff game.
That's Jordan.
In the first half of the game against the Celtics Thursday, Jordan trying to fake Bird, can't do it. Hits the jumper, but Bird played pretty well defensively against Jordan.
I saw that.
We started
It's
Dennis
a position
Johnson out on him, and then we went with Danny Ainge, myself, then Bill Walton, and we was trying to run him to help all the time, but he had his outside shot going so well that he really didn't need to penetrate that much.
Jordan hits it, 56 for Jordan, and that ties the Chicago.
One more thing, guys. I've been hearing back in the day that Jordan couldn't shoot, and all these videos I'm seeing, Jordan, he can shoot. I mean, he had his shot. I mean, when he needed that shot, he got it. So I don't understand on the premise that they were saying back in the day that he couldn't shoot. So I don't know. I think he was an average shooter also, a little bit better than average probably.
Bulls all-time leader, Jordan, with 8 on the clock. Jordan ties the game. Oh, boy. 63 points, and you're looking at an
63 points.
Oh, boy.
Michael Jordan is vicious, man.
Incredible.
That's like almost half the points, the whole team.
And I had never seen it after. Wow. That wasn't Michael Jordan. That was God disguised as Michael Jordan.
Wow.
But Larry Bird left with the most important statistic of all, the W.
10 on the clock.
The win. What's most important is the win.
Bird, pick and roll Paris. Victory for the Boston Celtics to take a 2-0 lead over Chicago in their best of 5.
Wow.
Michael Jordan didn't beat
I can't believe it.
You showed Michael Jordan going between the legs one time in the highlights, against Larry Bird. And that was the game he got 63.
That's when he dropped 63 on Bird. Yes.
63.
But if memory serves me correct,
wow.
They got swept. No, not lost. They got swept. Okay.
Isaiah Thomas. Do you guys believe that this guy's jealous of Jordan? Because the way throughout history, it seemed like he just had the hatred towards Jordan. He just want to say anything negative towards him. So, tell me, please, do you guys think that he has a hatred towards Jordan or jealousy towards him?
Even though he dropped 63, we stepped on in his ass, did we not? I rest my case.
Larry Bird went on to win his 3rd championship that year. And the following year, when Larry faced MJ in the playoffs, it happened again.
Seriously? Oh, man.
Drives it down the lane and lays it in with a right hand. Michael Jordan with 30 points in this game, so he was 30 or better in all 3 playoff games. Bird's got 31 in the game and 14 in the 4th quarter.
I never seen Jordan on the bench looking like that.
Boston has kept it in good hands in the 4th quarter.
What's up with his back?
That's about it.
What's up with his back?
Chicago Stadium.
It's like a tiger just ripped his back open and he's bleeding. I don't know he's bleeding while he's playing. That never happened before. I never seen that before.
The Boston Celtics sweep the Bulls out 105-94.
Wow.
Too much Celtic talent.
Celtics.
Too much Celtic experience.
Wow.
For a Bulls team lacking in both areas.
You gotta be kidding me.
Larry Bird in back-to-back years swept Michael Jordan in the playoffs.
Dang.
So if Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time, but Michael Jordan never beat Larry Bird.
I never seen that.
What does that make Larry Bird?
I never knew anything like this. I never knew Bird
Michael Jordan didn't have his best teammate ever, Scottie Pippen, yet. When Scottie Pippen arrived, the battles were closer and more intense. And later in the video, I'll let you see exactly what happened when Larry Bird faced a prime Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
All right.
Because Larry Bird did something so miraculously impressive.
Okay.
No other man in the history of basketball can say they've done. But after Bird swept Jordan back-to-back years in the playoffs, that very next year in 1988, Michael Jordan had statistically the best season ever, where he won the scoring title at 35 points per game, the steals title, the MVP, the defensive player of the year, the All-Star game MVP,
That's Jordan.
and the dunk contest.
That's Jordan right there. That's
he faced
Jordan.
Larry Bird 4 times that year, and this is how it went.
Wow.
Game 1, tough battle.
Wow.
Bird wins. Game 2, MJ has a historic 50-point game to win by 10. Game 3, Larry's revenge. After that previous loss, I'm sure Larry Bird had that rematch circled on his calendar, because he ended up with 33, 8, and 7 and blew MJ out by 30 points. Game 4. MJ had an impressive performance.
I never knew
39
this.
Points and 8 assists.
I never knew
but
this.
Larry Legend had
You gotta
44
be kidding me.
points and 10 rebounds. But most importantly, a win versus Michael Jordan in his statistically best season ever. And though Michael Jordan didn't face Bird again that year in the playoffs, Jordan did face Isaiah Thomas in the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, Detroit. They always talk about
and
Detroit
I'll let
Pistons.
Isaiah Thomas tell you exactly how he recalls that
They
year.
always
and
talked
the rest
about
of
this.
The 80s.
The Pistons.
So Michael Jordan in the 80s, the best year that he had was he was the MVP of the league and the defensive player of the year. I believe that was in 88.
Yes.
We beat them 4-1. I'm gonna say that again. 4-1. They won one game. And he never beat Larry Bird. He never beat Magic and Kareem. He never won. And all I'm saying is in the 80s, what I remember in the 80s, it was Philadelphia with Dr. J.
Wow.
Magic, Kareem.
All right. Guys, sorry, I paused and everything, but I had to talk so that YouTube will accept this. So basically, compared to the Detroit Pistons, right, and the Celtics seem to be a much better team than the Pistons. And I mean, Isaiah Thomas is talking about he beated Jordan, but we all know that there was a Jordan rules. They beat the crap out of Jordan, and Jordan just broke down. The Celtics, it seemed like they were just much better team with Larry Bird. So I mean, Isaiah can't really compare himself to the Celtics. Seeing this, what I've seen now, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that Bird and the Celtics were that good to beat Jordan that much all the time. Seems like I'm really shocked. This is like a forgotten history. Everyone talks about the Pistons, but not the Celtics.
Michael Jordan, he was a non-factor.
A non-factor.
Mm-hmm.
Is this your GOAT?
Wow.
But after Isaiah Thomas swept MJ, he did go on to beat Larry Bird in 6 games. And many people touted the Detroit defense for holding Larry Bird to under 20 points per game. But what many don't include in that story is that Larry Bird was noticeably injured with painful bone spurs in both feet. So only because of injuries,
man, he tore himself up playing.
In 5 seasons,
Bird really
Larry
loved the
Bird
game, man.
would not make the NBA Finals.
He loved that game.
Starting the following year, Larry Bird had season-ending surgery on both feet after playing only 6 games.
Wow.
But sadly, it only got worse. Because that following offseason, Larry Bird broke his back and was never the same again.
Man.
But even as Larry Bird's entire body betrayed him, for some reason, he always played well against Michael Jordan.
Wow.
Almost like he had a personal vendetta against Jordan. And I think I know why. When Michael Jordan was in college, he actually played an exhibition game against Larry Bird. Jordan and a bunch of college players preparing for the 1984 Olympics faced Larry Bird and a bunch of NBA stars. The goal was to toughen the college kids up before they headed to the Olympics. So during pre-game warm-ups, When Jordan chased the loose ball to the other end of the court, Larry Bird picked the ball up. But instead of handing it to Jordan, Bird kicked the ball over Jordan's head to the opposite end of the court.
Bird he was rude, wasn't he?
Michael Jordan took
Bird was so rude.
Now look at Munch.
It took it personal. Wow.
So that's how you're going to play it. You're going to do this? Okay, fine. That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that. And it became personal with me.
I mean, if he said that like later on in his career, people really got scared of him when he said he took it personal. But it seemed like with Bird, he couldn't do anything against Bird. I'm realizing that now. Michael wasn't Michael back in the day.
Michael Jordan dominated that game. A young Michael Jordan actually carried a team full of college players past a prime Larry Bird and a bunch of NBA players.
Huh?
Michael Jordan won the battle.
Against that game,
Larry
I guess.
Bird won the war.
That game he won.
I think Larry Bird took that loss personally because Jordan never really got the best of Larry Bird.
Jordan did do it.
When Larry Bird finally returned to the court after missing basically an entire season with foot surgery and a back injury, he faced prime Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen in a regular season game. The teams went back and forth.
Bagley against Paxson, 10 on the shot clock. Jordan on Bird. Quick feed into Jim Paxson for the layup. Larry Bird has KO'd the read. Jordan steal. Scottie Pippen ahead to Jordan. Michael for the dunk. Bird against Pippen. Bird working on Pippen one-on-one. Hits the fadeaway.
With 10 seconds to go, it was a tie game. The Celtics had the ball, and the Bulls put their two best defenders, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, both on Larry Bird because everyone knows who the ball is going to. And then this happened.
Let's see if they wind it all the way down. Inside 10 seconds. Low. You can't double yet. Now you can quickly. First jumper, good.
All right.
3.6 seconds left.
Bird had a turnaround jumper real good, man. He really had it good.
Everybody in this building had to know it was going on. Michael came over to help out. Celtics lead with 3.6 seconds here, 102 to 100.
A game-winning shot.
That's
while
close.
being double-teamed by both Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
All right.
Two of the best defenders of all time.
All right, guys. This is what I want to ask you guys. The 96 Bulls, which most people say is probably the best team ever, against the Celtics in 1984. I think that's probably one of the best time they had a team. So 96 Bulls against the 1984 Celtics with Bird. Who would win? That's what I want to know. So, I mean, give me you guys whatever you think, okay? Let me know. Because that's pretty close. That game was pretty close with Pippen. So.
Somehow the word clutch doesn't even begin to describe the greatness of Larry Bird.
Wow.
The game was on the line.
Dang.
But maybe a quote from NBA Hall of Fame coach, executive, and former player Pat Riley can explain. In an interview, when comparing Larry Bird and Michael Jordan's clutchness, Pat Riley said this iconic quote: "If I had to choose a player to take a shot to save a game,
looking good.
I'd choose Michael Jordan. If I had to choose a player to take a shot to save my life, I'd take Larry Bird."
What?
As Larry Bird was on his last legs and Michael Jordan was starting his dynasty in 1991.
Wow.
Larry Bird
I can't believe you
mustered
said
up
that.
enough strength to battle
He would
MJ
know best,
again
though.
in one of the last great duels between the two.
Gamble came up with a steal. Here's Bird. Yes.
Does he ever miss that shot?
69, Chicago 67. Jordan eluding a triple team.
All right.
Reggie Lewis.
All right.
Larry Bird.
Bird. Oh, wow. Bird. Nice. That was a good shot.
This battle between two all-time greats
Nice.
came down to the wire. In
All right.
overtime, it was a tie game with 0.4 seconds on the clock, and the Chicago Bulls had the ball.
Pippen tenths of a second. And here it is, Jordan with the play. Yes! On its way to goal. Will not count.
Oh, wow. Will count.
Mathis said no.
Wow.
Did not beat the clock.
Ooh,
wow, that's messed up, man.
After Jordan's possible game winner was waved off, Larry Bird, on 4 straight possessions in double overtime, did this.
Jordan.
Double overtime? You serious? Oh, man, that's pretty close. That's pretty close, guys. I don't know. I don't think the Celtics could beat the Bulls. 96 Bulls, I really don't think they could beat this 96.
Larry Bird heating it out to go in the second overtime. Bird with the fake through the foul.
What? Oh, man. Oh, man. Bird.
The crowd couldn't help
Wow.
but chant the name of the greatest player.
Wow. Bird.
Shook his head and said, "This guy's too much."
What? What? Oh, man. Wow.
Second overtime, and that will do it.
What? Oh, man. Wow. Bird, man. I did not know this. I did not know this, man.
The Celtics held on to win that game. But
I did not know that
Michael Jordan won his first championship versus Magic Johnson in the finals.
Significant against the Bulls. I really did not know.
Larry and I were talking, and Michael walks in, and he says, "There's a new sheriff in town." And we both hit each other like,
Cocky Jordan.
He's not lying.
Larry Bird retired after that next season, but not before he took the court with Michael Jordan one last time he ever assembled the 1992 Dream Team.
Dream Team.
And rebounded by Jordan.
Perez may have realized that may be his best opportunity to get an open look in transition.
Patrick with the pass that misfired. Jordan with the behind the back save. Here's Bird. Yes.
He always gets that shot. Bird always gets that shot.
He just knew that Larry Bird was not going to miss that shot.
Yeah, never misses it.
By Michael Jordan.
Larry, I hate that you retired. Thank goodness. I'm glad. I'm tired of seeing your face. For a lot of sad memories to me, but I enjoyed you tremendously. I wish you a lot of luck, and I think you had a very wonderful career, even though you probably ruined a lot of my successful games.
Yes, he did. He messed you up real good, man.
I see somewhere along the road.
He beat you real good.
Even though he dropped 63, he stepped all in his ass. Did we not?
Listen, man. Oh my goodness. You Bird fans, you made me think about things. Because in the comments you guys said Jordan never beat a Bird. So I'm thinking like, yeah, you talking about I didn't realize they I didn't realize they played that much against each other back in the day with Bird. And I was just thinking that, probably one game they didn't beat Bird, the Celtics. But man, seeing this video, oh my goodness. They beat him like 3, 4, probably 6 times. Probably 6 times, man. Oh man, this is like forgotten history. Everyone focused on the Pistons, the bad boy Pistons, but never on Bird, the Celtics. I mean, and man, I did not know this, man. I really did not know this. I mean, I really don't think that the 96 Bulls would have gotten beaten by the 84 Celtics. I really don't. I mean, you guys could tell me, but I don't see that happening. The 96 Bulls were too good, too focused, and they had all the players that they need. And Jordan, he was focused. And he was a team player, more team player at that time than he was back in the day. And it was more team focused than it was back in the day. So let me tell me, guys, what you all think. and subscribe and like. And thanks again, you Celtics fans. You really got me thinking, man. And please don't hurt me. Take it easy on me this time. All right. Take care, guys. See you guys later.